You're listening to the Jaybird Watching Podcast, the official podcast of jaysjournal.com and fanside.com. We are the official ballroom chat for everything Toronto Blue Jays baseball, from game highlights to rumors and all the stuff in between. Here's your host, Craig Borden, with co-host Jason Lyons and Liz McGuire. Now let's talk some Toronto Blue Jays baseball.
Good evening, Blue Jays fans, and welcome to an odd Sunday night, which is going to be our new night for pack openings and all that kind of good stuff here on the Jaybird Watching Podcast. So first off, thank you very much for joining us. We are going to have some fun opening up another box of 2024 Topps Chrome. As I'm a little excited because the Bills just beat the living snot out of the Seattle Seahawks. Apologize if there's any Seahawks fans that happen to be listening, but we're going to jump back into baseball and talk some World Series, because this has been a lot more one-sided than I thought was going to be after the first two games here in LA. But at the end of the day, we currently have the Dodgers up 2-0. But at the end of the day, this is the Yankees still. So who knows what could happen between now and then, because the series now is going to go back to the Bronx. Ooh, that box was a little crunked up. So hopefully there's nothing wrong with that. But anyway, we got all these little lovelies here this evening here that we're going to make sure we have a nice pack rip opening here and go from there. So hopefully we get some top shelf finds. Got pop number 1, tap the helmet for some extra good luck. Let's see what we get here. Gonna reveal if I can ever get it out of the bag. Okay. Jonathan Relnis, number 1. Hey, we got our first Blue Jay in the Topps Chrome here on the show. Justin Turner. I really wish we got to see the best of Justin Turner. In TikTok world, I'm sorry I didn't show you the Aroundis rookie card there. So I'm going to put him there because he's actually a pretty good rookie. But to that point, we got another solid rookie, although I could say he's the reason that you Yankees fans should be quite angry after last night. Watching him play at the end of the game last night was like watching him swing a sword. I just couldn't believe it. He knew that a curveball was coming and he couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. It was just so bad watching Anthony Volpe try to do that last night. And we do have some kind of a nice insert card coming up here. Let's see what we got. It's a Strokes card. Love Luis Arias in the old school Miami Marlins. There you go. It's almost too shiny for the frickin' camera. There you go, TikTok world and Instagram. Everybody got a cool one right off the bat. Go to pack number 2. So I don't know if anybody, now that I see everybody in the chat filing in, I greatly appreciate you tuning in for Sunday night pack rips here on Jaybird Watching Podcast. Did y'all see that we called the home run for Freddie Freeman on the show last Thursday? We're going to get a Asabelis Bazabe. I don't know if I've seen this kid. Rookie card for the Rays. I have to hold on to that one. Jonathan India almost was Blue Jay. At one point last year, it sounded like. Gonna get JT Realmuto, one of the best catchers in the game at the moment. And it's gonna be a Yankees night here from the back of this card a little bit here. So we're gonna get a Rafael Devers. So we're getting some of the names. It's a refractor too. That's got the wave to it. Doesn't say refractor on the back of it, but that definitely has the wave going on there with the Rafael Devers. It's kind of got that like scaled look to it, everybody. And what do we got for the last one here? Oh, there's a cool one. Too bad he hasn't shown up in the playoffs at all, but that is Mr. Aaron Judge with the photo negative Sapphire, Sephora, whatever you want to call it, card. You would think for somebody that lives in Rochester, New York, and the town that Kodak lived in, I would know how to say Sephora. But that is an easy one right there to put in the plastic, because regardless of how crummy Aaron Judge's postseason has been, he is still probably one of the best players in the game, if not the best player in the game. I'm actually curious to see how the MVP voting is going to show for what he's got going on with the postseason. I really think that's going to be a little wild, and I really should get Rafael Devers all cleaned up here too. Anyway, back to my story. If you all were tuning in to this past Thursday's podcast, we had Brian Parup of Mint Collectibles on, showing us some of his new wonderful cases that are starting to hit the graded card market for, all of you to start buying. Mintverse is the case. So it's Mint Cases M1 NT. But we had him on. He's a big Dodgers fan. and he's been on our show a couple of times. We do love talking to him. He's a great baseball card enthusiast. And in the midst of that, I'm going to just let you off the fence with this pack here for a second. We were talking about what we would like to see in our, first World Series games or just period. And I mentioned the fact that I was hoping that Freddie Freeman would have some kind of a Kirk Gibson like moment because he was a little hobbled with the ankle. And sure enough, as shit, he has won the only grand slam to be a walk-off home run in baseball history. So that was really cool. You're gonna get Wyatt Lanford right off the bat. This next pack is another rookie. So we're just gonna keep stacking rookies here. Chris Bryant. Blue Jays fans, you unfortunately know that he used to be a Blue Jays draft pick that never actually got to do anything. So, gonna get another Yu Darvish. Then we got a pink one coming up here. Who are we gonna have on the pink? So we're gonna get a Paul Goldschmidt first. And we're gonna get there you go. More Yankees. They're gonna finish every pack with a Yankee. Chaz Chisholm, obviously. This is pre Topps update. These Topps Chromes, which are awesome cards to begin with, but getting a pinky for the Jazz Chisholm is a fun one there. My nephew will probably greatly appreciate that card being added to his collection. I'm gonna have to make a deal. Need some more Blue Jays guys. So, anybody listening in the chat, you got any comments about the World Series or anything? Please do not hesitate to drop me a message. I am watching. I've seen many waves and highs. And hey, Jess, good to see you again. But anyways, I'm also listening in on TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, wherever you happen to be able to get your podcasting and listening pleasures from, because we use this same platform for when we do our regular Everyday Baseball and Blue Jays podcast on Thursday evenings. We're going to get a Jose Rodriguez for the White Sox, another rookie. We're going to get Brent Doyle, who's had a couple of good seasons. Now that he's not quite a rookie anymore, but it's obviously heating up in the right direction. Adolis Garcia, last World Series and postseason hero, Adolis Garcia. And what are we going to end on here? Another Yankee. Got your Rangers Gomez. Is that in this pack? It says it's a refractor. It doesn't seem like it refracts much. I guess you're under the right light there. It's doing the refracting a little bit. Like I said, a little surprised that actually says refractor on it. And the one that I had with who was it? Oh, Devers has that cool scaled wave and doesn't say anything on it. Sometimes that's just how it is. But this rookie card of Yandris Gomez, pretty cool to see. But yeah, cool stuff. We'll go there for now. 4 more packs, everybody. Baseball fans, what are you thinking for the World Series so far, though? New Dodgers fans getting all excited. Can't be just us Blue Jays fans sitting on the outside looking in, I guess. So, anyway, we got Coco Montes for the Rocks coming up. Another rookie card. Soon to be free agent. Alex Bregman. Gonna get Mackenzie Gore, who has been kind of all over the place as far as rookies go and stuff like that. But he's finally starting to put it together with the Washington Nationals. Pretty cool card in stride there. Oh, there you go. I love it. You got a Topps Chrome throwback Mike Trout. There is a win for you. I love the Mike Trout card, regardless of the fact that he has not been Mike Trout the last few years, just because Mike Trout has been unfortunately hurt. But love that on the old 35 anniversary card. I loved when I was a kid this look, because yes, I am going to say that I am turning 40 by the time we have a couple more episodes of this in the next few weeks. For the people that are wondering how a Blue Jays fan becomes a Rochester, New York fan becomes a Blue Jays fan, that was the best team of baseball when I was a kid. So kind of stuck here in this side of New York. And then the last card that we have, we got Jeff McNeil on the Sephora card. So there you go. Jeff McNeil looking pretty cool. Had a great end of his season. So we're going to end that pack with 2 awesome cards as we get these into the plastic and into a top loader. Trying to make sure I do this on the show now, because I just, unfortunately, I put them into a box sometimes, and before I put them up on eBay and everything, I forget to even do it. So we got 2 more packs. And I don't know who's trying to become a co-host on this show, but we're not going to do that on our TikTok channel. So if you want to be a regular visitor on our show, drop us a DM. We'll maybe talk it out. Owen Wyatt, or White, I mean, sorry. Another rookie. Oh, this has got to be his last Topps Chrome card as far as, last in-season Topps Chrome. We got Zach Greinke, one of the best pitchers in recent history. Oh, finally got another Blue Jay. And we're going to get George Springer. Hopefully he finds a way to do what more he did in 1 month this year than he did in the rest of the months this year. Oh, we got Zach Neto on the wave. Check that out. That is just an awesome card. Him celebrating and everything. Bang. That's awesome. Check that. That's really cool. You can almost picture him dancing. It's like he's in a rave. Put that card over here for a minute so we can get Zach all set here. I wasn't too high on Zach Neto to begin with, but he's starting to show that he could be something for the Angels. It's going to be interesting to see where his career goes. Then we do have another pink card here to end the show, and it's going to be Canadian catcher Bo Naylor. There you go. Check that. Bo Naylor obviously becoming one of the better young catchers in baseball. So very cool to see him on that as we get him all wrapped up here. Because we got another pink card, and then we're hoping that there's going to be something pretty nice in that last pack. Haven't seen anything numbered yet. Oh, should check that. Zach Neto. Nope, no numbers. Nothing numbered. So let's see. Tap the helmet for an extra little bit of luck. Get some pine tar out, whatever it might be. Us baseball players are always a little bit more superstitious than you would think. Okay, here we go. Last pack. We got Cody Funderburk, rookie. There's the rookie of the rookies. Had a great outing last night against the Yankees for the Dodgers. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So we're going to definitely be wrapping that guy up. That was a win. And a win for him last night. Oop. Love sometimes when these top loaders just statically stick together. Turns into a juggling act. That's actually going to be a really nice grade one, too. That one's right in the home. Well, maybe a little off center. But to that point, either way, a really cool card. So we got 3 more cards. And we're going to get a Francisco Lindor. That might have a little bit of refractor action to it. Nope, just a regular chrome. Just got fooled. Had a great end of the season and honestly a very sneaky MVP season. And then we're going to get a Jordan Lawler rookie card for the end. This is the refractor one. So there we go. So we're going to be able to use that. Last static stuck top loader, at least. So, baseball fans, I hope you enjoyed our quick 15 minutes because that's the problem with these Topps Chrome sets because they are the higher end card. Not as many come in a pack. I'm used to having to fight for desk space for just things to be able to get going. So, anyways, if you have not checked out, we will be having more of these on eBay in the near future. I'm actually going to be listing a bunch of them here after the show, but they're going to be more of last week's stuff. So keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled. We're going to do one more quick sanity check to make sure I didn't miss an oh my God moment here with these cards that are not quote unquote refractors or anything, but we'll find out here in a second. Flip them over, start looking at the numbers. Chrome, 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 chrome. Yeah, that's in wild. You see Zach Greinke here with the billionaires of. You can see it in the light. Started in 2004, retired last season. So 30 seasons. Not 20 seasons, sorry. Either way, wild, 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 wild. Yep, no chromes in there. No, or nothing but chromes in there. I missed a couple over here in the corner. No refractors between Brent Doyle, Justin Turner. Lindor's good. I forgot to put our lovely friend here, Luis Arias, in his top loader. That's a really cool card. I like these strokes cards. Got a couple of those. I think we got a Rafael Devers a couple weeks ago. A few others, but either way, really cool. So anyway, if you all haven't been paying attention and watching the show regularly, next week is the wonderful part of the show that I get to spin the wheel behind me, and one of our TikTok followers will win a prize. So it will be baseball cards, something we 3D print for you on your, baseball fandom, whatever it might be. We sent out a few ready to put LED boxes in, so things like that. But let's just make sure you get over to our TikTok channel wherever you happen to be listening to us for this evening. We're trying to bump up our subscribers. If we get to 1,000, I don't have to do this weird thing with all the other cameras and everything, with everything down on the cell phone versus the actual wonderful, nice podcasting setup that we actually legit have. And for the people watching on the regular podcast feed, I'm renovating. All this wall and everything is going to be hopefully done soon with some cool stuff. We'll make it happen, getting there. So make sure you listen in and get wherever you can get your podcasting pleasures from. We had a great talk, like I said, with Brian Parup this past week on Thursday. We will have him and others on the show. We're talking about getting a few baseball players on here in the near future, in addition to just some other collectibles. And to that other fun part here, if you are a fan of collectibles, not just baseball cards, another friend of mine and I are starting another podcast. We don't know the nights yet, but the whole concept is going to be to talk about anything pop culture and collectibles, which includes music, movies, pick a thing. So name of that show is going to be TNC's Random Fandom, and that's what we're going to do with that whole idea. Right now, we're just trying to get dates and the first few shows up and ready to go record, but we are going to be doing that in the near future, so make sure you tune in for that. When we get there, I will make sure all the regular Jaybird watching stuff has the podcast stuff for that as well. And until next time, I guess, everybody, make sure you listen in. Follow us on anywhere you can. Click and like. Check out the video of us calling Freddie Freeman hitting the grand slam on Thursday night last week. It's all over all our social medias, including Brian Parups, who made a really nice video with the home run in it. Check it out, and we'll talk to you all soon. Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Jaybird Watching Podcast. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at BirdwatchingGC, and our YouTube channel. If you want to support the show and get extra content, please consider joining to our Patreon at patreon.com/birdwatchinggc. Go Jays, go.
Woo!